Hi, how you going? Is this your car I'm snooping inside?
Yes.
74 Pontiac, very nice.
Thank you.
And I noticed you've got the original title there as well.
I bought it brand new on the 19th birthday.
You bought this car brand new on your 19th birthday.
Yeah, on the original one.
Oh, so I'm Rana.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Ron Graham.
Ron?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, there's a sign on front that tells about it too.
I got it on film and I didn't stop to read it myself.
Okay.
So you were 19 and you got this?
Right.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
bought here in Cadillac, Columbus.
Okay.
Cadillac Pontiac.
Wow, well you've kept it really well.
Yeah, it was repainted last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the engine, I'm looking, it's been redone as well?
It's all original engine.
That's
Just
all
some
original
chrome on
engine.
it, yeah.
Okay.
The car's just got 52,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. The stripping was also original?
Yeah, they were decals. But
Yeah.
That's all paint.
Okay.
Yeah, same way with the GTO emblem. That's all
Yeah.
paint now.
Okay. So that wasn't stock when it came out?
That was all original.
That
on
was-
there. Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. I haven't seen one before where someone's bought it when they were
Very rare,
19 and they've kept it and it's in this
Well,
good
it's the last year
condition.
they made the GTOs, so that's why I held on to it.
Very nice. Oh yeah, purchased on the 19th birthday. Beautiful. Beautiful Cadillac here, absolutely amazing. And I was just telling the owner, Jim, love the purple color. They've done it so well. And I love what's happening here, so I'm gonna find out some more information on that motor and I'm gonna show you guys the insides first. And I love this. This is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Woo. Beautiful Cadillac. Okay, Jim, how are you going?
I'm doing really well, thank you.
I bet you've got a lot of people stopping by your car today.
All day, every day. Yeah, when we go to the shows, the car really shows well, and people really like it.
I bet.
They like that color. It's purple with a red base in it. It really sticks out. When the sun's out, it shines like it.
It's definitely shining today.
Yeah.
So what is it exactly?
It's a 1948 Cadillac Sedan, and it's been modified with a what they call a 502 Chevy motor and overdrive transmission. And
Let's look under the hood for a minute, because I love what's happening here with
under the hood,
the
what's on
purple.
there it's a custom-made air cleaner that sits over the carburetor
Okay,
and finishes it off, in that detail.
so it's a custom-made air cleaner.
Yes, all custom-made, yeah. And then we took a set of valve covers and we stripped them and we painted them, everything to match the car.
So where's the carburetor, sir?
Carburetor's right underneath the middle of that.
Right underneath that.
So you have to undo that, you have to
Yep.
pop that, take the nut off, take that whole thing out when you got to get to the carburetor.
And is there underneath, what's underneath
What
these?
this is doing, this part here on the other side is picking up the air from the grill, so
Yep.
that it feeds the air, because the carburetors need air.
Beautiful.
So that's where it grabs the air from.
Beautiful.
1948.
48. Now, were the 48s this design
All the
here?
same, except everything you see here is original to 48.
Okay. You've done well with the color. How did you decide to choose this color?
Back in 2000, when Harley Davidson came out with that color, I liked it.
Okay.
So I decided that's the color I want to paint it the car.
And you've done well with the interiors of the
Yeah,
tan.
yeah.
That looks,
Yeah.
it goes really well
Nice
with
match,
it.
yes.
Yep. And of course, anytime you've got a bold color like that with the
With that
chrome.
really stands out.
Yep.
That's cool.
So this is all original. This chrome is original to
Yes,
the
all
48.
the chrome is original to the car. Same thing.
Okay.
The mirrors are different. They're custom, and that's an add-on. That, the
Yes, I like this. What did you call this?
what do we call that?
I would call it a sunshade.
Sun visor.
Sun visor, okay.
You see them like a lot of times. You see them on tractor trailers when you're going down the road. They're always there to keep the sun out of them. But this just added to the look.
Okay, and you've added that yourself.
Yes.
Great.
But like I said, all the chrome was original to this car, handles, etc.
And this interior here, did you do a lot of the work
yeah.
yourself?
This thing sticks on me once in a while, pushing it through the hood. Harder. I don't want to push it.
There you go.
It's another fender that we had left over, and when you, let's see, I gotta do this.
You've got a fender in the middle of the car.
So when you do that, with the console,
That's so cool. I love it when the cars get customized like
the
this.
tail light lights up when you hit the brakes.
And the light actually lights up.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's brilliant.
Just a little custom touch.
And I can see leather all throughout.
Yeah.
And you've even got it back there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And I'm guessing that it's carried over into the...
Yeah, there's a little in the trunk, mostly carpeting though.
Okay. Very nice. And what have you got here? That's just your...
That's a seat. Back then, when the car was built, that was very popular, and it has a disc player in there, so you could fill it with disc instead of filling it, just taking one out and putting it in the radio itself. Now with Bluetooth, that's not so popular. Back then,
So that actually
opens
is...
up and there's a cage in there, and you can put 5 or 6 CDs
in 48, that would have come in
No,
the
that
car.
wasn't a 48.
No,
This
no.
is when we custom built the car.
Yeah.
48, they're lucky they had a radio.
I know. That's why I was just, my mind was getting boggled. I'm like, okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thanks for that, Jim. Are you competing in any competitions today?
Well, we're here. This is what they call a builder's choice, and
Builder's
there
choice.
is something they give away to a certain amount of cars. I don't know whether we'll get one or not, but if we do, that's just a bonus.
Well, you've got a good chance.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
It's yours, Jerry? Beautiful Corvette.
Thank you.
I keep saying I'm getting attracted to all the red cars today.
Well, you got the right color.
I know. This has got some powers in it. Beautiful 59 Corvette. So now I'm intrigued. What's going on here?
That's a Corvette 427 motor with 8-stack fuel injection.
Okay, 8 stack.
8-stack. Custom built.
Why 8?
Well, it's one for each cylinder of the motor. That's the total carburetor you got injection.
Okay,
It's computer controlled, feeding the gas and air into each cylinder.
beautiful. And that would make the motor more powerful or more
Well,
speed?
it makes it good looking, first of all.
Yeah, it definitely does.
But it's really modern and it's good on fuel.
Okay.
But it's also hot rod stuff.
Yeah. It makes it
It
make
makes
more
you not-
noise.
Yeah, it makes you not want to walk by it without looking at it.
Very nice. And did you do this yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Everything.
Everything.
So 59 Corvette, what was the condition when you got it and when did you get it?
I bought it before the pandemic, back about 3 years ago.
Okay.
As a project. I built the car, finished it the first year.
Wow, that was pretty quick. And
Yeah.
how bad was the condition?
It had been taken apart probably 30 years ago and restored just the body and all the parts and pieces. And so I bought it to have something to do during the pandemic, and I built it 2 years.
You did well, and you repainted it?
Yeah, everything's new and modern frame and suspension, everything's modern.
Absolutely beautiful. I love the interior. And was it red?
No,
No.
not original.
Oh,
But
wow.
That's all custom leather, digital gauges, bowler transmission, which is one of the best there are.
Beautiful, sir. And how do you know how to do all this?
50 years of doing it.
Okay.
I
That'll
bought
do
my
it.
first Corvette when I was 17,
Yep.
and I still got it.
You still got that one?
Yeah, that was 50-some years ago.
Wow. And what's the condition of that? Is it pretty original still?
It's perfect. Original. Yeah. Same color, just but it's all the original.
Wow. Oh, I didn't even notice the truck you got here. You got the stripes. Beautiful. All right. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, let's go back. 58 Pontiac. Wow, they had their work cut out for them. Now this car's won a lot of awards, so I would love to find the owner. But there is a lot of work. This is a big restoration project. It's as though they've just built everything from the ground up. It's not 58, it's 64.
Greyhounds.
Okay.
Who's a papa?
For fun and for my channel.
What channel? Yeah.
I'm Rana.
Rana?
How you going?
Nice to meet you.
My channel is Rana's Radar. Is this yours?
No, that was my dad. You were down there looking at that orange one.
The orange
Pictures.
one, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Can you come and tell me a little bit about it? Because I was just looking inside and I noticed there's a lot of trophies.
Let me see if my old man's over there. I'll let
Great.
him tell you about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll come back, sir.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get it. Mine's the black one.
Okay. Great, so I found the owner.
Sam Packmacher, engine number 86, come to the DJ booth. You are the Poker Run winner. Sam Packmacher, engine number 86, come to the DJ booth.
I love your car, sir. Rana.
Randy.
Randy, nice to meet you.
Yes.
You had your work cut out for you.
Well, with my son's first car that he's ever painted, this is his car here.
Okay.
Pete with the blue Nova over there. We had it completely off frame, totally restored it all. And my son and Pete did most of it. They let me do a little bit because they were a little more professional at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with the basics. What exactly is it?
What is it? It's a 64 Olds F85.
Yep.
Two-door coupe. And I had this car. I bought it. I can't remember what year I bought it in, but I had it sit back in my garage for 27 years.
For 27 years.
27
It was
years.
just sitting
my,
there.
My son was in diapers when I painted it, and my other son was like 2 years.
And then they grew up and they
grew
wanted to work on it.
and he went to Wild Tech and became a technician. We took it over there to his in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
We did the 2-4 panels in it, and then brought it back, and we continued working on the whole thing. And we did it in about two and a half winters.
2.5 winters. That's
2.5
pretty
winters,
good.
yes.
I did notice the snow in the pictures,
Yes,
so I could
yes,
tell it was
yeah.
getting worked on in the winter.
Yes.
That's an original engine, though.
No, this one is not. This
It's
is a
not?
72. It's a 350 Olds rocket engine.
Okay.
And it's a We had it rebuilt up in Cleveland. He works for Land Rover, Jaguar, Solon. So when we took it apart, we took part of it apart. I said, oh, let's have somebody go and do it.
Yeah.
But his friend Pete said, oh, I wish we would have done. We could have put a bigger cam in. And
Well, look, you know what? It looks fabulous. Now you've done such a good job with the paint and choosing this color as well.
The color. Yes, we were down here at Goodguys, and when we were doing this, we were trying to figure out what color. We said, no, I was going to go with like a red, like a candy apple red.
Yeah.
But everything was red and blue.
Yeah.
So we were looking around and we saw this 69 Chevelle that had a black top, orange bottom.
Yeah.
I went up and asked the guy, I said, what kind of paint, or what paint color?
Yeah.
He said, Hugger orange.
Hugger orange.
Hugger orange, yes.
It makes you want to hug the car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's it. And so we went with that, and we got have a lot of compliments on it.
Well, yes, go on.
This here was I had this powder coated on this here
I can
to make
see.
it last longer. The bumpers went. I went to a swap meet in PA.
Okay.
And we had had 3 bumpers. But I had another car that was taking a little bit of parts. It's hard to find parts for this year.
Okay.
65, you can start finding parts for.
Yeah.
Then we went and I sent it to Bumper Boys, took it to California, chromed them, and then we put it back on. And then,
Wow, there's always a year where there is hard to find parts of that.
Yes,
year.
yeah. For the year of the car too. The
Yes.
interior was totally done over. It was done by Portage Trim in.
So tell me what's going on in the back seat.
This back
You've
here.
got a few.
This is going to car shows.
Okay.
And when I go to the car shows, you register in, and you get picked for trophies. I did different years there of that.
All right. And as someone who's just chasing car shows now around the state,
Yes.
you live in Pennsylvania?
No, I actually live in Ohio, Northeast Ohio.
Okay.
It took about 2 hours to get here.
What's been your favorite car show?
Favorite car show? Actually, I like this here, but you can't win anything here. You got to have the $100,000 car.
Yeah.
This cost me probably about $10,000 in parts of them, because the labor was basically free with my son.
Yeah,
and his
the
friend
labor's
Pete.
always the
Yes.
more expensive one.
And
yeah.
then, it's like I say, it's actually the same year car I dated my wife for.
Did you?
When I was in high school, I had a 64 Olds at 85, and we've been married 44 years.
Wow, high school sweetheart.
Yes, and it just
Very sweet.
It brought back memories because I knew everything about this car.
Oh wow! See, there's the story.
So
you know?
story on it.
There's the memory behind it.
Behind it, yes. And then we got it, and when I had like 10 miles on when we got it all done, I drove it down here to Goodguys. My wife didn't want to ride with us.
Why?
Yeah. And then all the tires and rims are from Summit Racing.
Okay.
And then back here at the back.
Look at that color. Look at it. It's just brilliant.
This is where you put the gas in.
That's where you put the gas in.
Put the gas.
I'm finding the oddest places where people fill up.
Isn't it something? And then you got the
It's-
57 Chevys right here.
Yep, and
Yes.
and the light comes out.
Yes.
I've seen that, and then I've seen some who've custom made theirs, and
Yes.
it's on the side. And we saw that little small one
Yes.
before earlier today.
Uh-huh.
And now yours,
Yes, right
you
here.
just pull
You
down
got
the
gas
plates,
cap. Gas cap's right
and the
there.
gas cap is there.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Neat, very neat. Why? Because nobody likes the gas cap. It just adds something that just doesn't go
Well, for
with
this
it.
here, it's just the way that was designed back then.
Okay.
It sort of hides it. You don't have to have a hole inside your car.
That's
You
what
have
I
to
mean.
fill in.
But
Yes,
I think
exactly.
they did that really well.
Yes, they did.
I think they did that well. Love it,
And
sir.
I get a lot of thumbs up
Yep.
going down the road and
Yep.
everything. Yeah. We enjoy it a lot.
That's awesome. And now you said you've got your son and his mate here as well.
Yeah, this is my son's car.
This is his car.
This is 70 Chevelle SS.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to him?
Oh, we'll get him in here for sure.
All
Yeah.
right. He must be out walking around.
Okay.
I don't know if he's here, but his car is the Nova over there.
All right.
And this one here, Adam worked with the guy that worked on this car, and he would learn a little bit about for painting and whatever. Did it. This has 3 coats of paint, 2 coats of clear on it.
3 coats of paint and 2 coats of
3 coats of clear.
And 3.
Three
That's
three.
why it's so shiny.
3 and 3. Yes.
That's
Yes.
why it is that shiny. I can see that.
And I really try to keep it out of the rain as much as possible. It was in the rain yesterday, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, yesterday it did rain, but I mean it still looks absolutely great.
And like I said, I enjoy driving it.
Well, it takes you back to a time when you were
Oh yeah,
dating
absolutely.
your wife.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely, absolutely.
and that's what it's about,
Yes.
restoring something.
Yes, something that you have.
This is
memories
why
of.
you've chosen this,
Yes,
and not,
oh,
and not a
absolutely.
Nova and
Yes,
not something
exactly,
else,
because you know,
significant.
you go around here, you find another 64 O's,
Okay.
F85. You'll find the Cutlass,
Yeah.
a 64, but because they designed the Cutlass off the F85. F85
Right.
came out first on it, and then they designed the Cutlass off of it.
Okay.
But if you see one,
Were these stock as well? The way these are shaped up?
Yes. The only
Okay,
thing,
it's nice,
the only thing
neat.
was hard to find was this bottom. This is actually goes to like a 67, 69 Chevy that we welded on the
Mm-hmm.
inside, and so we had to put a special brace in there on it. Then, of course,
To
you
give
got
it
the
that
front.
dimension.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was part you couldn't find the part. You wouldn't-
Because that continues on.
No, this only goes from here to here.
And then you've got another line here.
All that was there. That was
already there.
Actually, there was a lot of chrome on this.
Okay.
There's chrome strip here, chrome down here. This was all chrome. Around
Right.
This around here was chrome. So we eliminated it just to make it.
It looks more sleek.
Yeah, yes, make it more sleek.
Yeah.
And then the trunk, of course, everybody says, "Man, look at that massive trunk."
It is
You
pretty
open-
big. I mean, you could
open-
put
You open
anything.
the trunk and you can hide 3 people and go to a drive-in movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could put a double bed in there.
Yes. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And but doing little odds and end things to it. I put this liner in this year, and then I got put a stereo in there. It does have the original AM radio in it.
Oh, nice.
I never really hooked it up, but it still
It's
did
still
work.
nice that it's
It
there.
still works. Yes.
Yeah.
And then let me show you this up here too.
Is that you must be your grandkids there trying to come to you?
Yes. I have 4.
Oh, very cute.
This here. This is where the ashtray is.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yeah.
Modern day cars don't even have ashtrays.
Yeah, but if we don't, I don't smoke, so they didn't.
But that's
yeah.
so neat, it's hidden.
Yes.
You wouldn't have the smell if there was
Right.
buds in there.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's awesome, sir. Thank you. Where's,
Yep, yep.
Who's your
Okay,
son?
I'll get him right here. I'll get him.
Let's get him, because he told me that this
Yes.
is
Yes.
brought me to your car, so now you have to bring
Yeah.
him to his car. Hey, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. What was your name?
Adam.
Adam, Rana. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
All right, beautiful Chevy SS. What model?
1970 Chevelle SS.
70 Chevelle SS. And you did restore it yourself?
Yep, did a frame off, flipped it over, took it off frame, cleaned the frame up, put some floors in it, quarters in it.
So this is what it was?
Yeah, that's what we cut it down to. I mean, it looked decent from the picture blew away. There was a decent picture of it from before, but then
Okay.
we put new trunk floors in it, inner and outer wheelhouses, rear quarters on both sides, on a rocker panel, and
Oh, wow.
flipped it over, scraped the floor all clean, fixed any spots underneath there.
Didn't have that much rust.
No, it wasn't too bad, but there was
No.
enough to do the full panels because they turn out better. So
Yes. Oh, yeah, goodness, I can see that.
Yep. So we cut all that. That's actually inside the structural part, but yep.
Adam,
It was
your father was telling me that when he first got that car, he didn't touch it. He waited for you to grow up
Yeah, pretty much.
to then help you. 'cause-
Yeah, he got it when I was like 3 years old. So.
Yep, and he
then I
left
bought
it in
this
the
one and we
garage.
we restored it, and then
And you
I was
did
like,
that together as well?
Yeah, and I said, bring your car over, let's do it. So.
So you restored this one first?
Yep, and we did that blue one over there also. It's a
Okay.
Chevy Nova, 69 Nova. I
Awesome.
mean, this is 20 years ago, so.
It's still pretty
It's
neat.
got some miles on it. We drive them everywhere.
And is that a 350?
That's 396 big block.
396.
Yep.
Big block.
And we put a 700 R4 in it for transmission and rear, so you got overdrive, so I can go down the highway at
So you could
75
really,
mile an hour. And,
yeah, you could really press it.
yeah, 373 posi in the back. Recovered the seats. I got to do the rear
I like
seat.
that you did the black
Yeah.
as opposed to the original color.
Still needs
Oh,
some
that's
stuff,
that's
but-
nice hood.
Yep. Cowl induction hood. Got some. little
And
munchkins
that's not
in it.
custom
No, that's
to
you can
this.
buy that factory.
Okay.
Yep. Factory shifter with the newer upgraded sold by Shiftworks.
Ah,
so you get
cool.
overdrive.
Yeah,
But yep.
love it. And how long did this one take you?
This only took a winter, but we worked on it from sun up to sundown pretty much.
Yeah, because that's pretty
a lot
quick.
Of work.
And that's what you do. You work.
I'm a mechanic for a living. but
Okay.
This is what I do for fun. Before I had kids, I have
Before.
kids. And it's a
Well,
little
you can
harder to
still
do.
continue. I can
Oh
see
yeah,
the two car seats. So
once they get a little bigger, they're gonna be building cars with me too. So
that's what we want to hear.
Yeah.
That's what we want to hear. You got to pass on the trade.
Yep, for
You have to
sure.
pass on the skill.
Yep. For sure.
No, this is absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
And you got got something else in mind to restore?
I picked up a 61 Chevy truck for free that I'm gonna put some money into that. I'd really like to build like a 55 Chevy.
Where on earth do you get a truck for free? Is it a mechanic thing?
Relatives that live in Colorado. They live on a farm, so it's a farm fresh truck. It's got the patina look to it, and it'll probably keep the patina look.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Just seal it.
Yep, seal it.
Yep.
And put a nice engine in it. The interior in it.
I think that would look really nice. I love the patina looks.
I'd love to do a Suburban. I love anything old. So
nice. Is it a blue?
It's white actually.
It's white with patina look.
Yeah, white with like black patina, like chipped away. So.
Yep. Oh, that's
straight off the farm. I mean, got farm mirrors and everything on it.
Well, you're gonna have your work cut out for you.
Yep, I will.
But I bet it's gonna look really good once it's done.
Yep, it should.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, man.
No problem.
They won't fit under a stock Camaro. Oh no! And that, you know, for me, I appreciate a stock Camaro.
I love it when ladies get involved, and I love it when
involved for a long time.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. So Linda's here. She doesn't just have a car. She doesn't have a convertible. She doesn't have some, you know, classy Chevy. You've got a truck, ma'am. Linda, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, ma'am. So let's start off first. You've got a Dodge. What year is this?
It's 1946.
1946, and it's a pickup. How long have you had it for?
We put this truck together, my late husband anyway, and we had it on the road by 1994.
Okay.
We had it, it probably took us 3 years to actually redo it and put it together because it was a barn find.
Was it? Okay.
And, you know, when you get them out of an old barn somewhere, you don't know. It had, had holes in the door where people had shot holes in the door.
And a lot of rust.
Yes.
And yep.
And it was rusted, and the bed was rusted almost clear off of it.
Oh wow.
So I had to have the bed fabricated. So I've got a relative that has a shop.
Okay.
And they
made the bed exactly the way it would have been.
Yes, the way it was original.
Wow.
So, but yes, we had to have that done.
And what engine did you end up putting in it?
We ended up putting a 350 Chevy engine in it.
Right.
That way, if we are out somewhere, you can go and something happens, you can go to about any auto parts store and get something
it fixed.
for it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what we did.
So why the pickup, ma'am?
Well, like I said, my late husband he wanted the Dodge pickup.
Okay.
And he died in 96. He had cancer. Anyway, he died in 96. We all kind of, the whole family had a part in putting this truck together originally.
Yeah.
And then about 7 years ago, it was looking tired, you know, it was looking its age and all. And about 7 years ago, my son, my sister and brother-in-law, and my current husband, and you know, we all got together and tore it totally down to the frame.
Wow.
And redid it again.
Redid it again.
Yeah.
And what did you do different this time?
Well, I changed the color totally.
What was the color before?
The color before had bronze fenders.
Oh. Oh no.
silver type color. You know, that's the colors that he wanted, and that was fine. It looked
This
good.
is nice. This is better.
It looked good, but I wanted to change the color because I'm the one driving it now, and I wanted.
And you've done so well, and you've got your blue glasses on, you've got your blue sunnies on, you've got your blue shirt
a
on.
little blue, yeah.
And you, man, look at his blue nails. She's got the blue nails on. I absolutely love it because it goes with your car.
Thank you.
You've done it so well.
Thank you.
So you changed the color.
Yes.
What else did you change when you did it for the
I
second
put
time?
a new engine in it.
Okay.
And really the transmission was fine, so I just put a new engine in it. We redid the bed. The bed's got wood planks in it.
Okay, let's see.
And okay, can you see those? Oops. Move some stuff here. You can see it.
Honestly, I'm just making so many people work at these shows. I come in here and
Nope, that's all right.
nice.
But anyway, we redid all of these, took them out, resanded them, and finished them, and put them back in. They were looking
Beautiful.
tired also.
That's the
That's
fuel.
the gas, That's the gas tank. It's right underneath,
Nice.
so it's easy to fill. So yes,
They did really well in making the bed.
yes, oh yeah. I mean, we took the old bed in, and he used like the pattern off of the old bed for all of that and all
Yep.
of this. Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is the original 1946 pattern with, you know, that little bit of a
The curve,
doo-doo
yeah.
there, yeah, the curve. Anyway, so he did a fantastic job making the bed
Really
for me.
did.
So otherwise, you can't buy them. You can't buy them
No.
anywhere. I mean, they're a rare truck. And the parts, I can't find parts. You either have to make them
Yep.
or buy fiberglass.
By fiberglass, yeah.
So, but you know, it is what it is, and I love it. And I had the interior done
Oh, it's all blue.
with the blue and the white also. So
I like the dash.
there was, oh, thank you. There's a guy down in Lancaster that did the interior for me. So,
When you sit down and you start driving these, what's going through your mind?
a lot of things probably. I mean,
Yeah.
my late husband, this was his thing, you
Of
know, he
course.
loved it. And I knew the kids and I sit down and talked, and I said, your dad would not want that car to just sit in the garage and do nothing.
Exactly.
So I'm going to drive it.
Exactly.
And they both said, yes, you should.
Yeah.
You very much should drive it.
I agree.
And yeah, I do too. I do too. So, I mean,
100%.
I went to a lot of car shows by myself. And I mean, there's a group of us, you know. That
Now you
kinda
mentioned
travel.
that you've been into cars even before this.
Oh yeah. yeah.
Okay,
Long
where
before
does the
this.
passion come from? When did you?
I don't know. Maybe it's just built into me. I don't know. But
Okay.
I've always loved cars from the time I was old enough to drive.
Wow, I love
I've
it.
always loved them. So cars and trucks and whatever. I mean, especially this era
Yes.
of vehicles. I mean, I'm old.
No, well,
But-
they made some of the great cars.
But
That's why
yeah,
I like coming to the classic car shows.
I do too. I love them.
It's amazing.
And you see so many pretty ones.
I know it's,
People have worked their tails off getting.
and they're so different.
Yes.
And
Very
like you
different.
said, people have worked hard.
Very different.
So much work and dedication goes into it, and
Yes.
just like yourself, Pete. And every car has a story.
Oh yeah.
And that's your story.
Everyone does.
Look at the windscreen wipers. Isn't that neat? Look at
Well,
this.
originally it didn't come with the new windshield wipers, so we had to.
Poor people, what do they do in the rain?
I don't know. I don't know what they did, but we up in here, you'll see these little panels, and there's little electric motors up in those panels,
Okay.
and
then is that then
I've got
controlled?
the controls down here, and then and it runs the windshield wipers.
So you just press a button.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's great.
So
It gets the
there's
job
some-
done, and it looks so cute.
There's some modern stuff, but
Yeah.
yet you can still make it old. You can
That's
still make
great.
it look good. So,
That's great.
but well, I love the blues and the whites. I just love that together. That was the hardest part of redoing this truck.
What was?
Finding the paint that I wanted.
The paint you wanted,
Yeah,
okay.
right
So
color.
you knew exactly what you
I
wanted
knew
before.
what I wanted. I just could not get anybody else to know what I wanted until I found it.
There's so many different shades of blue. There is
Can't
so
even
many.
imagine.
And to find the exact same one. And I
Yes.
love the stripping here with the red to break
My
it
son
up.
did that. He put that strip in there.
That really completes the
Yes,
look.
it does.
It completes it, it breaks it down.
Yep.
It's
Kinda
breaks the two
body
colors.
lined up.
Yep.
It makes the colors.
Yeah.
So that, kind of blends. So.
Oh, it really does.
And it's kind of patriotic also.
100%. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
So, has my fingernails.
Love it. Well, we're still only a week out from 4th of July, so why not?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
I've taken it a lot of places.
Yep. So this is just your driver, your everyday car?
No, it's not. I do have a pickup truck that I drive every day.
and that's a pickup truck as well. I love it.
It's
I
a
absolutely love
GMC.
it.
I love it.
Good
love
for
it,
you.
love it.
Good
But,
for you.
I take this into shows. We do
Yep.
parades. We do. I've driven it to Oklahoma City,
Okay.
New York, Tennessee.
Okay.
I mean, Florida. I've driven it a lot of places. I don't.
So Linda,
call it.
I'm expecting then to see you and
Somewhere.
your truck
I'll be in
again
Louisville.
down the lines.
I'll be in Louisville, Kentucky next month.
I will be there.
Okay.
That's on my calendar.
All right,
Yeah.
great.
Yep. If I don't see you, just shout, run on.
I will.
Yep,
I will.
definitely. Love it so
All
much.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would call it a hot ride.
Actually, today we bought it 20 years ago here.
Today,
Yeah.
from this show,
Yeah, over in one of those buildings.
you got this 20 years ago. Wouldn't it be funny if the original owners were around as well?
Yeah.
All right, Dan, so tell me, what's the make and model?
So it's a 1938 Chevy Master Deluxe. It's all steel Chevy, which is very unusual.
Why is that unusual?
Most of them's got fiberglass in them because the parts are so hard to get.
Okay, this is
but
all steel.
All the fenders, all the running boards, all that's.
So this is all original?
Running boards are aftermarket,
Yeah.
but the fenders, even the back fenders, are different than what come on it. The back ones are a little bit wider,
Okay.
but they're original GM fenders.
Nice,
So
nice.
it's got a Chevy engine in it, 400 R4 transmission, got
Okay,
a Mustang 2 front end under it.
a Mustang to front.
Yeah, old school Mustang 2. So this was.
So why did you choose those parts?
You know what? So anything I've done to this car is I put disc brakes on the front
Yep.
and an overdrive transmission, and done some wiring and things like that. But other than that, this is how it was built back in 1989.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's getting about time to freshen it up, but it's been a pretty good car.
20 years ago, what did it look like? The colors?
Exactly like this.
Well, the owner should be.
Yeah. So before this, it was a gasser.
Okay.
So if you know what the gassers are,
No.
they was on drag strip, the ones got the real high front end on it,
Yeah.
completely looking. So about
Yeah.
5 years ago, the original owner from Cincinnati seen us and showed us the pictures of what it was before they went to this, which is kind of cool. So
Wow.
we've got them. He sent them to me and stuff, and so we've got it kind of the history.
So it was a true hot rod.
Yeah, it's been a hot rod most of its life.
And even the paintwork was the same as well.
So this paint was put on in 1989,
Right.
and had Dave's Body Shop down in Cincinnati done it, and I got to get some touch-up done, and he said bring it down. He said I'll fix it, just exactly what it was.
It looks great. I
But
love
it's-
the yellow.
But
on
it's
cars.
base coat yellow. It's called chrome yellow with House
Which
of Color
yellow?
graphics.
Chrome?
Chrome yellow.
Chrome
Yep.
yellow.
With House of Color graphics on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
But the kids like the bright colors on it, man.
Yeah, I do too. Well, I'm a kid as well at heart. So, what have you always wanted one of these Fords, Chevys, or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we've always had cars. I had a '69 Z28,
Okay.
and I sold it.
Why?
And my wife almost divorced me because of it. I wanted something like this I could drive. It was getting to the point where you had to have the exact wire, the exact tape, and all that. I wanted to drive it.
Okay.
So just like this, when we bought this, it was in a trailer all the time.
This is your driver.
This is a driver. The guy asked, he says, "You gonna take a trailer?" I said, "I don't need a trailer, you know."
We're going to see this on the road and people driving by. It'll be such a treat to have this on the interstate and in the local grocery shop.
Yeah, we've had it to Knoxville, we've had it to Louisville. And that's why we put the overdrive transmission in it, so we could drive distance with it.
That's great. That's brilliant. And it's so cool. You've got it here at the show, at the Goodguys event 20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
And here it is.
So hopefully we can do another 20 years.
Oh, I hope so too. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.